There we go. Hi guys, how you doing?
Good.
That's a really good answer.
Misty, can you remember the intro, Misty? Go for it. Try it. Go for it.
I was about to do it. Okay, go.
Try to remember. Hold on. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Crumbus, Bumbus, and the Burgie Boys. We are the Burgie Boys. All hail Crumbus.
Oh,
All hail.
Nice, man. You
I
got
forgot
it.
to say Crumbus Bumbus. You said Crumbus singular. You're supposed to say his full name in the
Never
intro.
Used only the singular of
I'm
Crumbus.
sorry, Lord
Not in the
Crumbus,
intro.
please don't
You can say
smite me.
Crumbus on its own, but not in the intro. Come on, let's keep it formal here. This is your job.
Hold on, do you want me
Right?
to try it again then? All hail Crumbus,
Nah,
Bumbus.
we're done. This is fine. It's fine. You learn for next time. How yous all doing? It's been a while.
It has been a long time.
It's been
a good few weeks since we put our last episode up. I'm not even sure when it was, but it was far too long ago.
About a month ago, maybe.
Yeah. But
Shout out to our 3 followers.
Yay.
You're great.
thank you guys for listening.
I mean, we've been growing insanely. It's been great. It's crazy. You know, we went from having no followers to having about 4.
Yeah.
So
That's
you know.
a boom, that is.
Right.
So
this-
why haven't we been here? I think that's the first question people would have in their minds. What have you all been up to?
Well, I was abducted by aliens. And
Of course.
I just returned.
Oh, by the way, I'm Porcheg. I'm one of your Burgie boys.
I'm Cheese Fund. I am the second Burgie boy.
And I'm the one who never tells you my name. I am the third
It's
Burgie
Dick
boy.
Van Dyke, our
Dick Van
third
Dyke.
Burgie boy.
It's Dick Van Dyke, everybody.
Dick
Sounds a
Van
little
Dyke.
different, but it is him.
He goes by the alias Monkey of Mist ever since he was abducted by aliens.
I'm actually Dyke Van Dyck. I'm
Oh, dear.
Oh, sorry. I always get those
lesbian.
two confused. Yeah.
That has some odd connotations. Oh dear.
I'm actually
no.
a full-out lesbian who that basically chops off penises and sticks them in the van.
I'm
I
a
was
full
gonna say,
lesbian
Dyke
as well.
Van Dyke.
I really like ladies.
You drive a van shaped like a dick, but you know.
That's the one, and it's completely packed up with like decapitated penises.
It's good.
That's
Is
disgusting.
decapitated the right word to use?
I don't think so.
Because it's got a head.
The
so-
penisicated?
Depipitated.
Depinitated.
The weebitated.
The wee-wee-tated. I like that one.
There's got to be a word for this, right?
Well, normally when it's decapitated, is something about removing the head. of somebody,
Okay.
Or completely... Because incapacitating is someone getting knocked out.
According to
Decapitating would be...
according to Wikipedia, the word resetsu was made out of the components ra from mara, which means man penis cut off by the wife. So resetsu. There you go.
Rosetsu.
Yeah.
Rosetsu wiener.
It sounds
Sounds like rotary chicken or whatever, but it's wieners. Rotisserie
sounds
chicken, Rosetsu wiener. There you go.
Resetsu
Think about that
sounds like
next
one of
time.
those, that mole character you get from Animal Crossing. Mr. Resetsu.
Is that his name?
It's Mr. Rossetti.
Oh, Mr. Rossetti.
Uh,
Oh, yeah.
He
close
he
enough.
always
Mr.
turns up
Spaghetti.
if you switch off the
I
game.
bet
with,
that guy doesn't have a penis.
He probably doesn't. Mr. Rossetti Resetsu. Here we go.
Oh God. But because Misty won't tell you what he's been up to, because you ever ask him a question, he'll just lie for some reason.
True.
Misty, you've been getting popular. You went from I don't know how many subscribers, like what, 500 or something like that.
568.
Yeah, to 3,077, which is what you're on right now.
Woohoo!
Damn,
I've
son.
lost a few then. I've lost a few if it's 3,077.
Oh, that's
But
what it
to-
reads for me
to
right
be
now.
honest, I'm not really surprised. I thought it would go up and down a little bit.
But
Yeah, that happens, but still,
That's
what a growth.
crazy. A big
I know.
round of applause for Misty of Monkey of Mist. Yeah.
Whilst everyone's willies have been getting cut off, his channel's been growing like
been
a
using
huge
the,
erection.
Resetsu is as a kind of sacrificial lamb, so to speak, to grow the channel. I've just been going around cutting off dicks and using it to sacrifice to the Lord.
They're
Crumbus.
calling his channel the erection of the internet right now.
Oh dear. But yeah.
Yeah, it's. I just find it funny because I remember hearing games saying on the lines of, "Oh, normally people struggle to hit these sub goals and stuff like that, but you're just like flying through them." But to me, when I was going from like 300 to 400 to 500,
Yeah.
I don't think he was quite expecting that one.
Massive jump to 3K. Man. It
To be
happened
fair, I
over.
don't think you were expecting that one either.
I wasn't either. No, I was just like, oh shit, what's going on?
It's all that Undertale, man.
I know. I decided I was going to do that as a kind of weekly thing now, though.
All right.
Is get a folk in, and then try like converting them to other games by playing something else just directly afterwards.
I still know nothing about that game.
Yeah, I don't know if
I
about
recommend you
Undertale
play
either.
it. I would recommend you stream it as well.
I will at some point once everyone stopped riding its dick, because ever since you grew up, like everyone's been playing it.
Oh,
I can't
know.
get it off my
I
feed.
feel about that as well, because it's like, oh yeah, I've played it now. So many other people are just started playing it.
Yeah, it's kind of put me off, but I will pick it up at some point because I do really like the look of the game. I'm probably gonna play through like something else first and then get round to it once everyone stopped wanking off that YouTube dick.
Yeah, jump on it in maybe about a few months' time.
Whoa! I was just wanking it off, and now I have to jump
Now you
on
gotta
it.
jump on that dick.
Exactly. Yeah. Ride that penis. Resetsu.
Resetsu? I think it's
Roasted chicken.
Roasted chicken.
Project, what you've been up to since last we spoke, but
Well, I think I was back at work last time we spoke, but I have been going camping more often, just by myself, way out into the wilderness on the weekends
Yeah?
and stuff, and that's been pretty good.
it sounds like a cry for help. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Maybe you'll have to read between the lines. I'm not gonna come out and straight out say.
What you don't know is that Porcheg's actually holding up his middle three fingers right now. As other ones are down at the bottom, just saying read between the lines there. I'm hoping somebody else got that joke. And...
That's a good one. Oh boy, this is the kind of quality comedy you've come to expect from Crumbus Bubbles and the Burgy Boys.
Hell yeah.
Mainly the Misty Monkey of Mist portion.
Who's this Monkey of Mist you're talking about? I am Dyke Van Dyck.
Dyke Van Dyck.
Oh, dear. But out on my camping travels, I sort of hitchhiked on the way back to the town that I was going to because it was too far away. And I didn't feel like walking. And I got a lift from a tree surgeon who had a wee puppy dog in his car, and that was pretty cool. I didn't get murdered. And
You
my
let you pat
question,
the
That's
dog?
a shame.
yeah, well, the dog,
a
like,
shame.
I sat in the car next to him, and it was like the inside of his car looked like the outside, not
So-
the outside of his car, but
Was it a
Oh, I get
Transformer?
you.
Was it some sort of Transformer?
As
I
in
mean,
it was metal.
maybe.
Everything's metal.
No,
There's a
like-
grill on the floor, a window at the side of him.
There was a bunch of leaves and trees and like twigs and logs and dirt and everything. His car was a
So
mess.
basically, you're sitting on a tree, which was moving. Is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, it's
It
like
wasn't
it was like a
driving tree,
Flintstones
he was
car.
driving a tree.
Yeah, it was a Flintstones car. His
He's
dog
a
like
good surgeon. He can actually make it into a mechanical object that runs along the road.
yeah, it's really fantastic.
That's skill. That is.
But yeah, have you guys ever hitchhiked before? Would you ever hitchhike? Is this something that you would do, or you'd be too scared that you'd be murdered or stolen
If
away?
I needed to, I would. But
Yeah.
I don't think I'd ever get myself in a situation where I need to hitchhike.
Well, I
I
feel
drive
like
myself, so it's-
being in a situation where you need to hitchhike isn't like something that you would like intentionally get yourself into. I feel,
Yeah.
but like
I mean,
your
if I
car
needed
breaks
to, I would.
down, you've
If-
lost all
if
your
my car
wheels.
broke down, I would
You've just
phone
committed Resetsu and you're walking along the
Resetsu.
street and you need a lift.
someone. Wave them down with a penis in my hand.
I'm sure that would work, yeah.
Just throw it at the windscreen. That'll stop them.
Instead of like having your thumb up on the side, you just hold the penis in your hand and the penis is like
Just stick
sticking
it on top
upwards.
of your thumb so that people really think that you've got like a massive thumb.
This
like one
guy's
of
got
those
massive
cartoon
thumbs. Let's pick him up and take him to town.
It's like there's no chance he could strangle me whilst with those massive hands he
With
has.
those massive thumbs.
Oh dear.
Man.
Just me with my floppy thumb.
Oh dear. Would you
The
hitchhike?
thing is, like, in this day and age, 2017,
Uh-huh.
just in case anybody from the future is listening, Uber exists, and there's so many places you can call to get
What did you call it?
picked up.
Ubrik?
So
yeah, Ubrig.
see, the thing is, I agree with that, right? But the place I was so far out from civilization.
Yeah.
And I
was
didn't even have
getting
phone
around to that.
signal.
Yeah. So, like, those kind of situations, yeah, I wouldn't have a problem with it, but if I was, like, a hot-bodied young female, I'd definitely have a problem with it. Like, lucky for me, I'm a bird-armed, like, ugly little gremlin boy that people are gonna be like. If I try to like jump someone in their car and like stab them, give me your money, they just slap me out the window. It'd be no problem.
Even me, as a busty lesbian, I could still take down bird arms over here. So.
Do you guys reckon you'd pick someone up if they were hitchhiking then? If you were driving along the road?
As long as you didn't look like
I guess it does.
too dodgy.
I'm like the least threatening human on the planet. They could totally just like, somebody asked me for their money, I'd be like, take the whole car. I'll hitchhike.
Just become me. Here, take my identity.
I think I would.
I don't know. Like, the weird thing is, is you want to roll up and be like, how's it going? Get an idea of their personality before you let them in, Mm-hmm. So like, when it happened to you, did they go like, "Hi, are you crazy?" And you were like,
not me.
"No, I'm not." And he let you in because maybe that's a pretty good question to ask someone before they get in your car. Misty asks it to me all the time.
Hey, are you gonna pull your dick out again? And you normally answer, and I'm just like, okay, same answer as normal.
He tucks his dick back in his pants.
It's only like halfway along the journey, he just like whips out and starts dangling it out the window again. Thankfully, there's no people.
Yeah, it's just such a good feeling. Now I understand why dogs do it with their tongue. I do it with my wings.
Actually, I'd be really tempted to do that now.
It feels so freeing.
Man, it'd be so cold though, right? After like a couple seconds.
Flapping around. Unless you get a little bit hard on it.
What kind of position would you have to be in the car though to like get it?
The main concern is if you have electric windows, somebody will prank you and just roll it right up.
Oh, that would be bad.
Okay. Here's the ideal situation, right? You have a sunroof and a window, so you stand up in the car and you you put your dick out the window, but you also like stick your tongue out when you're in the sky roof. What's it called? The roof? Roof window.
You know the one that you
skylight
like...
sunroof.
You literally just called it a sunroof.
I don't know. I just called it a sunroof, and then I immediately forgot what it was.
Oh, what's that? The sunroof. What did you call that thing? I just literally said a skylight, a window floor, a roof window.
I forgot immediately what it was after I said it. I was like, I know what this thing is, and now I've said it. I will never need to use this word again. But lo and behold, I needed to use it.
Everyone's been robot for me. I think my internet's cutting out.
Apologies, folks, but I'm getting very robotic voices.
Give me like 1 sec.
Oh. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, was it?
I've returned.
Was it? It wasn't just me.
Technical difficulties.
Oh.
Yeah, everything was
just
freaking
sitting there.
out.
I was just hearing.
Yeah. Spazzed out big time.
So everybody will probably have their microphone audio for that bit though, so we can probably hear what.
Yeah, it's fine. We can just continue. Don't worry about it.
So the moral of the story is, make sure to stick your dick out of a window, and
when
also,
you're
check as well that.
I can just imagine that. They're just like, okay, what are you doing there? Pulling out, just wind down the window. Okay, what? What are you doing? Get your dick back in.
Well, the thing is, there's two very different ways of hitchhiking. One, you stick your thumb out and you sort of walk the direction you're going, okay? Stick your thumb out, you're going to get a lift, possibly, okay? But if you hang your dick out, you get a whole different kind of pickup. You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
I thought you were going to say you put your thumb out to get a lift, and then you put your dick out when you're getting a lift, so everybody knows that you're being picked up. It's a whole new level here. I like it. I think we need to put that into practice. That needs to be a new European legislation if we stay in Europe long enough.
If you're doing that, make sure and send us pictures. We have a Twitter.
If it doesn't get removed from Twitter first, that is.
Right? No, it just gets censored for sensitive media. You can still click it and view it. Don't worry about it. People put nudes on Twitter all the time.
Maybe I'm going to start doing that.
Do you follow me? No.
Good point.
Just nudes coming out the wazoo, literally.
At Crumbus Bumbus. You know, if you're making it happen, you might as well prove it.
I would.
So it's like nobody gonna ask me what I've been doing.
No, you don't matter.
I forgot because we got on a conversation about sticking your dick out windows.
I've been doing stuff too, you know.
What have you been up to, Cheeseoid?
People have already heard about it. Let's just skip it.
No, please tell.
I finished up at
Yay.
uni. Sort of. I'm waiting for my grades to come back. I got one of my grades back as a pass. I'm waiting for my second grade back.
Graded as in
to please be a
different
pass.
levels, or is it just pass? Filler pass.
It's graded as in like get grade. I got a B for my portfolio, which is better than I expected. I just wanted a pass of any sort. So anything above a pass is like, next level. And then I did work for Interpol, which
Did
is
you meet
quite
Jackie
fun.
Chan?
No, I wanted to. I was making the joke in the presentation. I was like, right, it's going to be like the medallion with Jackie Chan. He's going to bust into the room and we're all going to try and fight the Nazis. And all my people on my team were getting really like, oh, shut up. Stop it. Some of them were having a giggle. And then they're like, stop talking about Jackie Chan. And then like they're skipping through the slides and it's like celebrity endorsements and it's just Jackie Chan. And I was like, yes. So gold. But we did like a game jam that was for Interpol. It's like a thing that they do. It's not very interesting or exciting, but I've just tried to prove that I've been doing stuff and not sitting on my ass.
Yeah, but the reason we didn't do it for a while as well is because, well, Misty was busy streaming, I was doing jack shit, and Cheezoid was busy ending his university
I was in college
life.
as well. I was finishing college.
That's
as well.
true. That's true. Yeah.
And then when it was all over, I went to Misty's and we streamed VR games at his house. So, the workload never stops.
Now,
Never
there is one
stops.
question though. From that whole conversation right there, I have to ask Porchek one question. Porchek, have you ever
yes.
seen the medallion?
I'm listening. Let me just Google what the medallion is. No, it's a movie with Jackie Chan, right? I think it came out when I was younger, and I didn't think it looked very good, so I didn't watch it.
It had Jackie Chan in it. 88.
It's got 18% on Rotten Tomatoes. There's so many better Jackie Chan movies.
Jackie Chan has never made a bad movie, and anybody who says otherwise is a
Well,
liar.
remember, Porchek, The Room got really bad ratings on Rotten Tomato as well.
But that's the kind of movie that's so bad it's good. I feel like Medallion just kind of bland.
It's the
one
best
of the
movie ever made,
best
yeah.
movies.
I agree.
All right, fine.
Better
I'll watch
by
it.
the
All right.
next
Wait,
time
is
we
that
record podcast stuff or else?
what in the ever-loving crap is Lee Evans doing in the Medallion?
Well,
Why-
maybe you should watch it
Yeah.
and find out.
Why is Lee Evans in the Medallion?
Because
Holy shit.
he's Jackie Chan's brother in real
Exactly.
life, idiot.
Have you ever seen the outtakes?
All
from
right, I'm
Golden
gonna-
Cheese?
I've seen the outtakes for every Jackie Chan movie, because I
Perfect.
love Jackie Chan.
And you'll have seen the Lee Evans ones
Jackie
as
Chan
well.
is pretty great.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yes. I had a couple of people around at my house the other day, and I didn't know what to do. You know how you were talking about getting abducted by aliens? Sometimes I wonder if I am just an alien,
look like
because
one,
I
suppose.
lack... I look like one. I also lack every kind of human social skill
Technically,
on
you're
the
an illegal alien. You're put in your wicker basket and
the wicker basket. Yeah, if we're still going with that lore.
On Planet China.
Well,
But like 2 people around at my house, and all I did was put on Rush Hour outtakes and made them watch them all.
That seems like a
Until
pretty
they-
good use of time.
Until they left, and they left. It's good though.
What's
I'm actually getting a phone call right now. So
Oh,
Alright, me and Portrait
all right.
can-
Live
can
phone call
hold
only on the
fort.
Crumbus Bumbus podcast.
yeah.
Here we go.
yeah, you guys just have a wee chat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mute
You
myself for a
absolute
sec.
scrub. God, talk about unprofessional, eh, Porchek? Oh,
I know, right? Everybody knows when you come on to the Crumbus Bumbus podcast, you take your phone out, you put it on mute, and you get ready for a couple of hours of just nonsense conversation.
You don't even put it on mute. You put it down the toilet. That's what you do. You go, oh, look at that, my phone, podcast time. Down the toilet with that phone. Buy another one afterwards. Can't get any interruptions that way. But no.
I've actually dropped a phone in the toilet
Have you?
before.
I think everybody's done it at least
yep.
once.
Yeah, I was just sitting, looking at my phone, and dropped it straight in the toilet. I've destroyed quite a few phones, actually. I put one in the washing machine. I fell off a bike once onto a phone and like cracked the screen.
Did you have
Feel like
it
I landed on rocky
yourself
ground.
whilst you were cycling, or was it actually like literally a phone lying on the floor and you fell off and literally elbow pounded into it from a distance?
No, it was like in my pocket,
That's
and I
not
fell off a bike
impressive.
and
I would
destroyed
have
it.
been more impressed if you could do
Yeah,
it,
that's
like,
true.
from a distance.
Like a wrestling move. like leap off the bike and just, like body slam it into the ground.
Da, 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 da.
Have you ever destroyed your phone, or do you just like get rid of them once you're done?
I tend to keep a hold of them, and they end up like not working.
Sitting in a drawer for the end till the
It's
end
like,
of time.
I hardly ever upgrade my phone. I only ever upgrade my phone when I like no longer have any use of the phone, like it's completely broken, and that tends to be when it starts failing itself, rather than
Or if you've dropped it in a toilet.
or accidentally breaking it. Just like maybe one day just like using it and it's just not working right anymore.
Too slow.
Just getting slow.
Yeah. I think I've never bought a new phone because my old one's got old. I've always bought a new phone because I've broken it. Oh, actually, that being said, I bought a new phone when I had a Windows phone because Windows phones are utter trash.
Phone at the moment, and it's
I know.
trash.
I don't understand how you live with
I
yourself.
only use it to text. I don't play games. Well, I'll tell a lie. I play Candy Crush whilst I'm shitting.
You don't play games?
That's
Fucking lie.
You play Candy Crush in Windows? Is Candy Crush even
Yeah.
on Windows Phone? That's surprising to me.
But
Holy
I
shit.
do that when I'm basically sitting taking a dump and I need something to do. Because that game has literally no end to it.
Have you ever dropped a phone in the toilet? Jeez.
No,
Not yet.
I haven't.
Have you ever destroyed a phone? Like, broken it, anyway?
The thing is, the reason that I bought my Windows phone, I guess you were talking about Windows
Yeah.
phones, yeah?
Yeah.
The whole reason I bought my Windows phone is because I know I'm like a clumsy human being, or maybe alien, depending on like
Which
where
lore
going with
we're
this.
following this week?
Yeah, I'm really clumsy with everything, so I wanted a phone that wouldn't break. So I watched a review of that phone, and they ran it over with a car, and it took the full weight of the car and didn't break. So I bought that one. So that one took me like how many years to smash? I think I had it for like 4 years or something. And I just kept dropping it, and the screen didn't shatter or anything. And then one day, me being a big fat boy, was on my way back from uni, and I had a pizza in my hand, and I think I had the phone on the pizza.
Oh no, what?
Like,
That's
not
a
eating it
proper
on
topping.
the pizza, it was on top of the
Brand new
pizza
toppings.
box.
Pizza with phone.
Then it slipped off, and it hit the ground, and the screen smashed, and it stopped working. And then that's about the extent of it. So I've smashed one phone.
No, okay.
One phone was like a weird off-brand phone that I bought, and that just eventually gave up on its own because I used it too long. And my current one is doing A-okay.
Nice.
Why, you smashed your phone, mate?
I've destroyed lots of phones in my time.
Why?
I've
Why
put-
would you do that?
Put it in the washing machine, fallen off a bike onto one, dropped one in the toilet, and yeah, I think I've destroyed other phones as well, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
You're a nightmare.
Yeah, I know, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I'm so clumsy. Like I don't use it that much really. Like I watch videos and stuff on it. I don't really even text with it, to be honest. I've got nobody to
Oh, do
speak
you want
to.
my number, poor check?
You guys,
Yeah, mine's
I
just
try and
like-
communicate with you guys. You know, like when we don't record a podcast, but you always just ignore me. I don't know
didn't
why.
know you had my number.
So I don't have anyone to speak to.
You could text me whenever you want, sweetie pie. Give me a
Oh,
call while
thanks,
you're
thanks,
getting
Misty.
into bed, and I'll soothe you to sleep.
Or if I'm like on the toilet, I'll be like, I didn't drop my phone in the toilet this time.
Just like literally being like, yay! For once he didn't. Woo!
Yeah.
We should get you like a waterproof phone. One of those like absolute
There's
indestructible ones.
Oh god, I love the adverts with the like, you know how like a lot of them are like splash proof now or like waterproof, and they try and put that in the advert in a place that makes sense. The new Samsung one just has a guy walking alongside a fountain and he just sticks his hand out and slaps his phone through the the water.
Oh, man.
It's just like they've totally given up on making it look natural. Like sometimes they'll be like, "Oh, you're on holiday, and your kids are splashing you. Well, what are you? Want to take a picture? Ha ha ha! You're a happy family." And this guy's just like smashing it about.
Oh dear.
I think not enough people make like stupid adverts anymore. They all have to be sensible.
Yeah.
Do you remember Iron Brew's adverts
they
for
were
anything?
brilliant.
Oh my god, Iron Brew was the best.
Yeah. Do you
Well,
remember the
that's
Fiery Iron Brew one that got banned?
It's
God,
gonna
that
be
one's great.
I don't think so.
It's gonna be great.
It's like, it's a bunch of old people explaining how their like kids love Fiery Iron Brew or whatever. And they're like, "Oh, it loves the Fire Iron Brew," and then they take a sip of it and they go and then the person will like start the next sentence with the next like syllables of a swear
it was
word.
like the same joke
Oh,
for
okay.
Austin Powers, like the rocket going up on the radar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the exact same joke.
That's cool.
It's such a good advert, and also my dog's driving me insane. I want to fucking
Bring the dog onto the podcast. It's all good.
Come in.
This week with special guest Travis.
Hello? Hello? How am I supposed to hail Crumbus Bumbus when I got a dog whining at me? Right, I'm back.
We were saying bring Travis onto the podcast.
He's climbing inside my bed sheet. It's like a little freak. He's broke all the buttons on it and everything. He's an asshole. Okay. Whew. Guys. You weren't in the middle of like discussing something, were you? Okay, this is the top. I don't know how long this will last, but this is the thing that I've been like trying to keep from you for a while, because I don't want to talk about it off the podcast. I want to talk about it on the podcast. By the time it comes out, it'll be super outdated.
Okay, so what, you've come out?
Have you seen that people are theorizing that Avril Lavigne was replaced by a clone?
What the fuck?
Yous haven't. This is amazing. Oh, go to the internet now and just start looking. People think Avril Lavigne died.
Why fans think Avril Lavigne died and was replaced by a clone named Melissa?
This video that Avril Lavigne was replaced by a doppelganger is going viral.
What the fuck?
It's so good. So basically people think that like our jawlines changed. And they're like, oh, our cheeks are a different shape. She smiles more now. And it's like literally one of the theories is, and all of her old photo shoots are when she was on the red carpet, she looked so sad, and now she's so happy. I'm like, that's because she's fucking loaded, dude. But it's just real. It's the best.
Oh, her
thing
jawline
ever.
has changed. Oh, is it possible that she maybe had surgery? No, she's been replaced by a clone.
She's been replaced by a clone.
That is fucking brilliant.
I just don't understand why this is so weird.
I'm just so happy you guys hadn't heard about it,
What
so we
the
can talk
fuck?
about it. Which is inevitably gonna lead to us talking about would you bang your
Banger
clone?
clone.
Would you bang your own
Oh,
clone?
definitely.
Yeah, if you had a clone of yourself,
I mean,
you'd
I
definitely bang your
I would
clone.
even let my clone bang me.
Whoa,
I know.
you're so thoughtful. You know what? That sounds alright
It's not
by
exactly
me.
gay because you're just doing yourself.
It's not gay, it's
Exactly.
masturbation.
Did the Sleepy Cabin not have like a massive conversation about this?
I think everyone does. I think the
but-
Sleepy Cabin have done it, Hat Films have done it, Yogscast have done it.
Regardless of whether it's you or not, there's still a penis in your bum.
Yeah,
You know?
that's true.
Yeah, but it just makes a difference from your finger, so it's all good.
Whoa, it's all coming out. I think we've dug too deep here.
Dug too
pardon
deep, that's
the-
not the right
the
words
pun.
to be saying right now.
Yeah, man.
Oh dear.
Well, put it this way, if you're going to try something like that anyway, which, if you think about it, why not? Why not try something like that? You're going to be doing it with
Do
somebody
something
you're perfectly
different.
comfortable with. Yourself.
Yeah, yourself.
Exactly.
Well, that's when it gets complicated though, because
I
is
was
it
looking
like
for a relationship, but myself wanted
what?
one.
Well, no, like the problem comes because if it's a clone, right? Does it have your memories?
Well,
Is it
if
you
you're a
like
clone-
as a person?
Well, I would assume a clone would be an exact
Or was it
replica
like a
of
test tube baby that like grew up alongside you but has its own memories?
you. I would assume that... No, that'd be a different person then. I would assume if
Yeah,
it was a clone,
that'd be a
it's
completely
somebody
different
with
person.
exact same memories of you. Literally, like, on the lines
Right.
of...
Like your doppelganger.
Okay. Here's a different
Alright,
scenario.
okay,
right?
I'm ready.
Instead of it being like somebody who grew up or whatever, it's like a clone was made of the way you are right now, and it is born like right now, and it exists. It's only existed for like a couple of minutes, and it pops into your room, and it's like
But it's a full-sized me.
it's a full-sized you, and it looks just like you, but it has no memories, it has no logic. Maybe it can speak English or whatever.
Yeah?
and that's it. What would you do then?
I tell you exactly what I would do. and this is, you know what? It's gonna get a little bit crazy in here, guys. I would go to a shop door. I'd get my clone to stand on one side and I'd stand on the other, and nobody could leave the shop because they would think it was a mirror. Gallium.
Oh dear.
That's a tumbleweed gone past there.
Jesus Christ, that was something.
Why? Why is that
hit
not a fun idea? That's a really
I think we've hit the peak of the show. I think we should end it on there. I mean, we're not going to get any better than that.
Idea. I don't understand what your problem is. What, would you not do fun pranks like that? Sorry, social experiments.
So it's not on the lines of if you were to say something, it would say the exact same thing at the exact same time because you'd both be thinking the exact same. This is somebody who's not quite and just literally sitting there being like, huh? Kind of thing.
You can rehearse it.
Well, you never know.
You can rehearse what you're going to do.
But then it's like you're having to rehearse
Via 80s
something, which you
montage.
shouldn't need to if you've got a clone.
Why? Do you not rehearse banging? Like, this is going to be my move,
This is my move
baby.
as I screw a pillow. No, you don't do that because then you get all different kinds of stuff all over the pillow, and that's not going to be good.
This conversation got weird.
Yeah, well, we're talking about
Yep.
fucking clothes.
Sure
What
did.
do you think was going to happen?
It's a perfectly normal conversation to have.
I think it got weird at the moment where you tried to say that you like pretend a door was a
Yeah.
mirror.
It's all your
That
fault,
was
Cheese.
that was when I that was
Yeah,
when I
but
checked
blowing
out.
yourself, that was fine, yeah?
Yeah, that's
fine.
totally okay.
That's fine. I mean, it's your body, technically.
All I'm saying is you guys are thinking you're thinking too much inside the box. You
But
gotta
think
like...
outside the box. If you had a clone of yourself, you'd
I
have to keep
am! I'm
that
doing the
clone-
mirror trick. That's my outside the
You'd
box.
have to feed that clone and have to do stuff for that clone as well. Like if you had a job, you'd be paying for two people rather than just one.
We could feed each other.
Just like sitting there, just putting things in each other's mouths, just sitting across with a
Yeah.
candle at the table. But the problem is,
Oh, but that'd be weird. I want to stick my dick in him.
exactly.
Wouldn't it just be like having a twin?
Maybe.
Well, the question
No,
would
but
be
you
if you
said
had
he's
a
got
twin,
all your
would you-
memories, so it's more than a twin.
Yeah.
He's you.
All right.
And me would want to go to the shop door and pretend it was a mirror. Both of us.
At least you know your intentions. Oh god.
I'd probably like.
Or just like stand in hotel hallways and go, "Come play with us. Come play with us." Come on.
Oh, that's from a movie, right? I'm not gonna get that reference.
Oh,
Come on.
fuck you.
Come on.
Fuck.
Yeah, I've not actually seen The Shining. Not seen The Shining.
Oh, here's another. Oh wait, we're maybe not done with this. I'll save that one for later.
What?
I have more fun questions.
Give me, lay it on us. Let's go. Let's just go.
Okay, so I was talking to Gail about this on the train, and she didn't seem as enthused as I was, so you probably won't either. These are the things that go
Okay.
through my head. It's like, you know when you're in the shower and you have like thoughts and you're like, oh, that's a really funny idea. That's my brain all
Yeah.
the time. So I was
Okay,
like,
cool.
right, say if right now you just had infinite money, what would the first thing you would do with the infinite money be?
YouTube Office.
Make a clone of myself
Yes!
so that I could. Oh no, okay.
Oh no, go.
Yeah, YouTube office. Yeah.
YouTube Office. Straight off.
Yeah, that'd probably be what I would do. Actually, I'd like get like an office, and we could do like.
See, this is where you're wrong. Okay.
What?
You're
Okay.
jumping too far in. You're just going, here's the first thing I'm gonna do. Go start looking for an office space, okay? You need an idea space. So my idea
Okay.
was, first thing I'd do is just buy a huge warehouse on a tricycle and cycle around and scream the ideas at the top of my lungs for what I want in
But
my
if you
YouTube
scream
office.
them, then people might go, "Oh, that's a good idea," and steal the idea.
I'm in my own warehouse. It's my own huge giant warehouse.
Buy a
Warehouse,
warehouse,
cool.
soundproof the warehouse. You soundproof the warehouse, and then you ride around.
Exactly.
the
Yeah,
place.
exactly.
You need to get the
Scream ideas.
soundproofing in
And-
first. God.
Padded
You know
walls.
what,
is
Mr.
really
If you're gonna
what
give me
we
that
need
sass, you're not invited to my warehouse,
Fine,
okay?
I'll just sit in my room and just say them quietly to myself. Do the complete opposite. Just like,
I just like the idea of having one of those huge, like, oh god, like one of those warehouses where they store all the stuff that they ship in, like an Amazon warehouse, but it's completely empty, and it's just
Like the scene at the Raiders of the Lost Ark where it's got
yeah, but
like, all the
nothing.
boxes
There's
and
no
boxes.
crates.
There's nothing.
There's
in
no
it.
shelves. There's maybe the support beams keeping the roof up, obviously.
All there is a tricycle and a madman.
And me.
And you. You're the
And you
madman.
can totally plummet down those smooth hallways of nothing. The smooth warehouse floor. You could drift. Man, you got all the space in the world. See? That's what I would do. You guys are so uncreative.
That would be pretty great, honestly. I've always like wanted to, when you walk around malls or something like that.
And you see like a closed shop. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just a big open space.
Nothing turns me on more.
Even when you go around and it's emptier and you're just like, oh man, all these floors are so smooth. I could just come and like ride around a tricycle and scream ideas at the top of my head.
Have once, it was a place where, I don't know if you're allowed to name places. You know where the Postins is, right?
Yeah.
There. That place is always dead.
Down the high street.
Yeah. I took my skateboard there and went through there as fast as I could. Oh my god, it's great. It's great. It's just a big, huge, long hallway of like what you would imagine like a mall to be, but all the shops have been closed because it's too expensive for them to stay there. So the place is always dead, bar like two old people eating like a sausage roll together.
Yeah, they've ate a sausage roll on that same seat every day for the past 20 years.
And they're gonna,
God damn it, they're going to continue to eat a sausage roll every day until they die.
Yeah, and a lot of them have died there, which is why it stinks.
They're sitting
like
on the
that.
corpses of their dead friends, eating a sausage roll.
But, oh my god,
just like they have
the speed you can pick up there. If you start screaming YouTube ideas as well, though, I bet that would be even more freeing.
Yeah, there's a section to the left as well where you can ramp off some of the dead bodies and sausage roll packets.
Oh yes.
Get some pretty good air.
Yeah, man.
It's quite good.
I don't even know where this place is. I'm just trying to picture it in my head. I'm just sitting thinking, where?
So do you guys want to like maybe rethink your infinite money idea, or?
I think I would get some sort of office space first of all, but I'd probably just travel. I'd just leave and fuck off for a couple of years.
I would probably get an actual store, like you know how you have in Glenrothes those multi-story buildings with, I'm pretty sure where the council is. You know, like every floor.
Just you could have just said multi-story building, and I would have been there. Just
basically, get a multi-story building. Have the top floor as the YouTube bit. The next floor down is
bottom
like
floor is my thinking warehouse. Yes.
A whole floor dedicated to Liam's thinking
we'll have
warehouse.
a whole floor dedicated to Liam. We'll just have it as like padded walls.
Yes.
Padded walls with a
Yes.
one-way door.
Oh, hey, good morning, Misty. Oh, jeez, the commute here takes a good long while. Have you seen Liam? Oh, yeah, he's just downstairs in his thinking warehouse. Just
padded
riding
wall
around.
And that jacket was got extra long arms on it. Strapped to his back.
If you listen carefully, you can hear him. I want a pool table!
We'll order that in right now.
But that's the thing though, Porchek. If we had this building, we wouldn't need to worry about travelling, because we could just live in it as well. Have one of the floors dedicated to living in it.
I don't know if I can
Then we
live
get
near
like so fed up with each other.
I'd hate you.
We'd just murder everyone. We'd murder each other after like a week. I don't think I can do it.
Especially
like,
if you heard
floor.
me in my thinking office, you know?
You have the bottom floor, I'll have the middle floor, Cheese can have one of the floors in between.
It's not enough space.
Oh, there's not enough space in a multi-story fucking...
It's not enough space.
It's not enough space. I need more distance from you. I want at least a floor between us.
Oh yeah, we can do a couple of floors between us. That's what we'll do. Everyone has like 3 or 4 floors to themselves, because the building's going to be that
Keep in mind,
big.
anybody listening, this is our infinite money plan, not just if we had money plan, because this is ridiculous.
That'd be awesome, though.
But yeah,
3 multi-story buildings.
Oh, and they're all connected up at the top.
They all have our icons on the front of them.
Yeah.
We just have like a big. That'd be really cool if we had like a big kind of like glass dome bit at the top, and that's where it's got.
What if we
a Thunderdome at the top of the multi-story building.
We all have
welcome interns to the Thunderdome.
We all have multi-story buildings, but we all have thinking warehouses too.
Maybe the thinking warehouses are.
Can you not think just like not in a warehouse? How do you come up with ideas now? You're not in a warehouse. Why do you think being in a warehouse would help you come up with ideas?
Because I like screaming my ideas at the top of my lungs.
Well, we can just put you in a small room with.
Nope, not good enough. The tricycle helps. Okay.
What about a unicycle?
Like, wait, can this be your next VR project? The thinking warehouse.
Oh my
It's just
God.
this big, massive warehouse, and you get to ride around on a
And
tricycle
you
in
literally
VR.
get
That
to
would
shout,
be-
Oh, we could put like a dome on your head, so you're actually got the VR headset on with a dome on the top, which is soundproof. So it actually feels
That
like
would mess
you're-
with the tracking. You need to get that thing that was in the recent H3 video. What was it? Oh god.
Oh yeah, they allow you to have conversations without people hearing your voice outside of the phone call. Or
Yeah, it's like a thing you put over your mouth and it's supposed to silence your voice. You have one of those and you can just scream into it. Maybe that would work actually. Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Well, there you go. There's your next idea. You should have done that for the Interpol game, John.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm sure they would love it. How can we teach people about IP crime? Well, we silence them all.
You
In a
sound like you're a
large
conservative.
thinking warehouse.
Welcome to the Conservatives. You've just been signed up. A lot of
The thing is,
there.
as well, like when you're not in the thinking warehouse, you can, it's multifunctional. What couldn't you do in a warehouse? Imagine the VR space you'd have in there. Like,
Oh my
That's
God,
the
yeah.
point,
beautiful. What's the range on
could-
those bad boys?
You can fill it up with a bunch of obstacles. Play paintball.
Yep,
I like that.
we could.
Do VR paintball.
Yeah, we could get a flying fox set up that goes from one side to the other.
A flying fox.
Flying
what's a
fox
flying
is
fox?
How do I
basically
describe
a
this
rope,
to your simple
a
mind?
really long rope
It's-
which has a little handle. Think a jacket. Flicking somebody's jacket over the top and then holding both ends, and then you slide down the rope. It's a
Like a
zip
zip
line.
line.
Yeah.
It's another name of a zip line. Flying fox.
I have never heard it be called a flying fox.
It's always
before.
been called a flying
Yeah.
fox. Do you know what
I
a
guess
flying?
these are just the
Do you know
these are the words you come up with when you're in the thinking zone. or
exactly
thinking
the
warehouse.
thinking warehouse? Thank you for TM copywritten. Don't steal thinking warehouse from me.
If any rich people are out there and you guys want to sponsor our thinking warehouse, there's lots of space on the outside of a thinking warehouse. You know, we could chuck,
Oh,
your,
yeah,
chuck your
yeah.
name up there, chuck your website. So just send us money.
It'd also
We'll get the thinking warehouse.
Be a
and we
great
can move on from there.
podcast recording space. A little
Think of
echo,
the echo.
but
Think of
you
that
know,
reverberation.
it might
We
just
could
make
have
it
an
sound like
office in the corner
more
of the warehouse.
angelic. We're like in a church.
We could just have a.
Welcome to Crumbus and the Burger. We are the Burger Boys. All hail, hail, hail. See? Oh my God, we could turn the Thinking Warehouse into a church on Sundays for Grumpus Bumbus. We could invite all of our followers, all 4 of them. They could all come and fit in.
Oh, I love it.
Oh shit!
But if we have the thinking warehouse and if we turn it into like a church for Crumbus, then we won't be able to use it as the thinking warehouse whilst there's.
Not on that day.
Yeah, but the question is, would you want it to be on that day?
The thing is, we all think together, okay? We are all Burgie Boys.
True.
It's a place for us to gather.
Maybe
And
it would
share
have been a better
our
idea to
love.
just like get a second building.
I just want to point out that, first off, you weren't on board with the Thinking Warehouse, so you don't get a say
I'm more-
in what I do with the Thinking Warehouse.
But think about it this way: we could always have that multi-story building and have the bottom floor as the
Yeah, but think about it this way. Fuck off.
The question is, Crumbus Bumbus, what would
Uh-huh.
a symbol be? Because every religion has a symbol.
Yeah?
Like, for example, the cross for Christianity.
Well, maybe soon we can get rid of our temporary branding and we'll have one.
I think it's got to be what was it again? Resetsu. It's got to be Resetsu, right?
I need to see the symbol for that. How do you spell it? Resetsu?
I mean, there isn't a symbol for Resetsu,
But we can
but
make
like,
one.
we could make one, sure.
The split penis of
Oh,
Bumbus.
there's a Yu-Gi-Oh character. There's a Yu-Gi-Oh monster called Resetsu.
That's awkward.
Does it go around cutting people's dicks off? Or does it look very phallic?
No, it has ginger hair and a big sword, which maybe it uses to chop the dicks off.
Maybe it's overcompensating.
Is it? Maybe.
Very good.
How do you spell it?
Very good.
Rasetsu with a
Rasetsu.
T.
So
Rasetsu.
that was my few ideas that I've been thinking about since we last recorded. You guys been, you got any?
I did have ideas,
hypotheticals you
but
want?
they were kind of outdated by now. things like talking about things like the Slingshot channel and stuff like that.
What's happened with Slingshot Channel?
That was ages ago.
It was
Oh, right.
how they
I
basically
remember.
turned the guy who was making slingshots into some sort of terrorist wannabe kind of guy.
Yeah. Just typical YouTube drama.
And then
YouTube drama.
the last one on the little list of things I wrote down was YouTube and studying. So that's not relevant anymore either. So a lot of these are very irrelevant now.
That's really good. See, I come up with timeless classics.
Hold on. There is
like
one.
the Thinking Warehouse.
There is one that is still relevant.
See if you just steal Thinking Warehouse, I'm gonna slap you.
It's wrote in capital letters as well. Strangest thing to happen to your junk.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
Are we actually going for this? Okay, are we want to talk about this?
I have an answer. I have just the best answer for this.
Check.
You guys go. I need to find the medical term.
Oh God.
The strangest thing that's
always
ever
bad
happened to my junk was when I was younger. Obviously, because you know at that like a young age, you're kind of still exploring stuff, etc., etc. And I was in America with my parents and my brother, and there was a swimming pool in the place.
Okay.
And it had those little the water filter bits where it like sucks in.
Yeah, there's a Chuck Palahniuk short story about this kind of deal and not liking where this is going.
Well, that is pretty much the strangest thing that happened to it was the fact that it was in that and it didn't really it didn't get stuck. It was just.
Oh, okay.
I was just like, oh, that's interesting.
Oh dear.
And you stayed there for several hours.
10 minutes, maybe.
Oh my God.
Other than that, the only other
Dear
strange
me.
things like it being inside a girl's mouth kind of thing, but that's not strange.
That's pretty weird, dude. Why would you do that?
Why wouldn't
Mama
you put it in your
Fun was
clothes
just
mouth?
like, okay, come on then, drop your pants, and you know.
And then she cut it off for
Yeah.
Setsu style.
Now she's,
Served it
now
up.
she's got a
A
necklace.
sushimi donger.
Oh dear.
Coming in cheese. What's
And that's why it was in her mouth, because she ate it. Jesus Christ, that's disgusting, Misty.
That's pretty bad.
I've never had anything like that weird. I've injured it once.
injured it?
Oh yeah.
You know the little bit that holds the. This is so awkward. Why are we talking?
I don't know what.
You know the little tendon-y sort of bit that attaches your foreskin to
from the
the other
top.
bit. That I have split that once, and it was
Ooh, that must be
the
painful.
worst.
Oh Jesus!
It was
Did
rough.
you have to go to the hospital with it?
How did you manage that?
I didn't go to.
Did you try and commit resetsu?
I did. I tried.
You didn't do it right.
I'm not gonna talk about how it happened because obviously it's nothing it's what you would use your donger for, but I was using my donger what it's for, and
I was using my dollar lads for. I got me a cut.
And it split real bad, and it was.
Maybe you need to be a little bit
It
gentler
was-
with it.
Yeah, I've learnt my lesson since. I've never
What age
been
were you at the
too
time?
aggressive with.
If you say 17,
What happened was the instructions were unclear, and you actually got your dick caught in a ceiling fan.
It's horrible though. You never want to see your dick bleed. It's the worst.
That is pretty bad. Well, the weirdest thing that happened to my junk is I had testicular torsion.
oh,
that
Oh
is?
God, we've had this conversation before.
It is bad. It's where your balls swap places for a while. They're like, no, I want to be on the left, and the left one's like, I want to be on the right, and they're basically getting a knot, and had to have surgery. That was pretty bad.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah,
I remember
Never
when
killed.
Wastel came up for that dodgeball thing.
and you had it at the time.
Well,
You're
this
just
was a
Uh-huh.
pub conversation we had, a conversation we had in the pub, and oh God, it was the worst experience of my life.
Hey, you guys.
Well, see now it's online.
There's
for
one
everyone to
thing
hear,
that
so everyone
Wastel
knows.
said to me that day that haunted me forever. I think it was Wastel. I'm worried I'm getting this wrong, but maybe if he hears this, he can confirm or deny. But it was if a doctor says your balls are soft, it's already too late.
Oh god.
And that is like
Oh god, that's not right.
for the past like year and a bit, that has like haunted me. It's actually the worst thing I've ever heard in my life, and every day I check to make sure they're not.
They have some toughness to them. They're al dente.
Al dente. Oh, hold on, is that al dente? It's just the way you would test spaghetti, and you're doing it with your balls instead. Because I don't know if you know, but for testing like spaghetti, if it's like cooked properly or not, is you pick up a bit and then you smack it against the wall, and if it sticks, then it's properly cooked.
Yeah, that's what I do every morning when I wake
hold on,
up.
I better check my
Just
balls
slam
are al
them
dente
against
or
the
not.
wall.
Smack it against the wall. Oh, not al dente. They're a little bit al dente. That's fine. That's me today. I'm good.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Must worry you when you have like a really warm sleep or something like that, and you're just a bit sweaty down here, and you're just like sticking slightly. It's like, oh, they're going soft.
Oh, fucking
The worst.
Jesus Christ. So that's what happened then. Jesus tried to see if his balls were al dente, and he slammed them against the wall, and accidentally caught them cutting a ceiling fan.
Doing what they're done for.
Using what your donger's meant for. Oh, man.
Slap against the wall.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
I'm so glad I wrote that down.
Yeah, that's a good wee section there. No one man should have all that power. Kanye just crying.
All that power. Oh, and I said.
What about you, Pochik? You got any ideas?
Any ideas? My idea was to talk about hitchhiking, which we have done.
Which also involved dongers. So it's all connected. It's all
Compass
connected.
Bumpus,
It is,
the Lord of
yeah.
Dollars.
It all leads back to dongers.
Bring it all back to dongers.
Bring it all back now.
Have you ever met a celebrity and cried?
No.
No.
Me neither.
Have you ever met a celebrity?
No. I met the guys who perform at Hogmanay.
Oh, the guy with what's his name?
It's like Ali and something.
Ali something and someone else.
Yeah.
They play the accordion.
I was like
violin or
randomly like camping actually, I think, up north somewhere, and they're like
What goes around comes around.
they oversee one of the Highland Games up there or something, so they're there every year. And they were just so happened to be there when we were there, so I met them.
I've met a few celebrities.
Cool.
Thinking about it. Christian Nairn.
I mean, I've only been to yours a couple of times.
Christian who?
Hodor.
Oh, the DJ.
yeah.
Christian Nairn.
DJ
I was
Hodor.
doing security at the union where he was working.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Where he was doing a set. So I had to basically stop people from getting up on the stage whilst he was.
Oh, that must have been fun.
Well, that's the thing. Nobody really wanted to try because I'm pretty sure they knew that if they tried and got up, then he'd probably throw them off himself. So it was like a really easy day for me.
He's a very huge guy. He's like,
Oh,
how tall
like
is that guy?
6'5", 6'6", something like that. Maybe 6'8", at the most.
Damn.
It's funny because they had the DJ set set up, and everybody who was using it prior to him had a box that they had to pull out to stand on it, so they could actually see see the stuff. But he just just turned up and pushed the box away and got on with the job.
So you weren't working at the door then? Did he handle that? Or
He could have handled it, to be honest.
did he hold the door?
Good job.
Comedy, everyone.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
Boy, that was a good one.
Other than that, I don't.
Should we
think
call it
there's-
there?
Oh no, I do know. I
Should we
know.
call it there? You guys happy with that?
I'm happy with you for cutting me off halfway for a sentence. God damn it! No, I'm joking.
We're happy with that? Have you ever met like a movie star?
I know the singing kettle personally. Does that count?
What?
Singing kettle. You know the singing kettle.
Oh. Yeah, of course
Everybody
I do.
knows the singing.
Nobody is listening well.
Uh,
Yeah, you can look that up on your own time. Singing Kettle.
yeah. I know them personally.
Nobody in my generation appreciates real music like the Singing Kettle.
It's a shame that they've like stopped now.
Did they not like have a breakup or something like that? One of them, they had an argument. I
I
heard.
would say they broke up. Like I think the kids took it over and they decided to stop. But
Oh, okay. They were like worried about the color of the kettle. You know, like I want it to be blue and I want it
it's
to be
always
red.
been
So
red.
they
Red's
killed each other or
classic.
something.
Yeah, they just wanted to find out what was inside it.
nobody
and,
would ever tell
you
them.
know,
It does have eyes. So it's like it's a
Yeah.
sentient thing, right?
yeah.
It's just like a fleshy, like you open the lid and you just
Every
see
time
its
you
brain.
open it up, you're actually
It's just like this pulsing mess.
Eventually, it would
Oh
die.
my god.
God,
I know.
hold on.
That's so sad.
So sad.
What's inside this singing kettle? I saw Johnny Depp once.
Yeah.
He looked like a homeless
You
librarian.
sure that wasn't Keanu Reeves?
No, I would, you know, if I saw Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves looks homeless all the time. You ever seen him out in pictures of him being like?
Don't make fun of Keanu
I'm
Reeves
not
ever.
saying he's not making fun of him. I'm just saying he does literally look like.
How
in fact,
dare
he is
you.
homeless.
How fucking.
I don't think Keanu Reeves is
Technically
homeless.
He doesn't have a place of residence. He only ever like rents a flat or not rent a flat. Gets hotel rooms and stuff. He doesn't actually have his own place.
Mm.
Check it.
Well,
Google is
There you go.
Keanu Reeves homeless.
is Keanu Reeves homeless?
All I'm saying, listen, Keanu, if you're ever down on your luck, you need somewhere to stay.
Well, that's the thing. He makes
I
so
would
much
turn you
money.
away.
It's
You
like-
can roll on by the Thinking Warehouse, and you can just have a good
Yeah,
think about what you want to do with
done.
your life.
Oh my god, I'd imagine Keanu Reeves would enjoy the Thinking Warehouse.
Imagine what he would be
Who-
shouting.
Yeah, maybe he's got his
Would
own
you
Thinking
imagine
Warehouse.
that Keanu Reeves would be shouting.
Well, that's the thing. I'd let him have his own time, unless he wanted me to be there.
No,
you know?
I'm just meaning
'Cause
like
the Thinking Warehouse.
not actually.
It's a very,
not like you'd be.
it's a very personal space.
Yeah, no, I'm not meaning that you'd be like listening in on him. I'm just thinking. I'm just wondering what you.
Well, he talk
think.
about how ghosts are real.
Yeah.
Because he thinks that's the thing. He has interacted with a ghost, he believes.
Alright.
He talk about motorbikes, a lot of motorbikes.
Uh-huh.
You know, he might actually pretend that the tricycle is a motorbike,
Make motorbike noises.
make motorbike noises. Maybe just like throw his own film ideas out there. He's, you know, maybe he's feeling a bit typecasted. Maybe he wants to blast out some new ideas. He wants to go back to the Bill and Ted days.
Do you think he
You
would
know,
be
just doing some
shouting
rom-coms.
things like "Why did I do Bill and Ted"?
No, I think he'd go back. He'd go back to being in Bill and Ted, and he'd just be cycling about, going like 69, dude, and making motorbike noises. I don't know, Keanu,
Kenny, hit us up. Tell us what you would be shouting.
hit us up. Come on, let's have.
Tell us what you'd think.
do you regret
Everyone
Bill and
listening,
Ted?
tell us what you'd be
Or-
thinking about
Yeah.
in the Thinking Warehouse.
Tweet
questions.
at Crumpus Bumbus and tell us about your Thinking Warehouse experiences. What would you say?
What would you
and
scream?
what would you do with the infinite money ability?
Well, he doesn't really
Yeah.
need to worry about that. I mean, he gives away a lot of his money.
I was talking to our
Oh, right,
audience,
right.
you know, not. Yeah.
Well, Keanu Reeves
True.
is our audience, so I
He
mean,
is one of
you
the
know.
four
Yeah.
people
Yeah,
Keanu.
that is listening.
Gotta love Keanu Reeves. He's an awesome guy. That's the funny thing about it. He's
Oh, you weren't saying that second
never
one.
said
You
he
said,
was bad.
"Well, fucking homeless scumbag.
never said he
I'd
was
fucking
bad
stab
for
his
being
guts,
homeless. I
man.
was saying
I'd
he's-
kill him. I'd kill him. That's we had to hold you
No,
back.
It's like, oh,
You're saying
let
you'd
me
kill
at him.
him.
Let me at him.
I'll kill him for being in Bill and Ted. I'll fucking kill him. He ruined my life." That's what you
That's
said.
exactly what I said. Not like there's a podcast to be able to prove that I didn't say that or anything.
John Wick makes me John sick. Blech.
Shame.
I'll kill him.
Shame. God damn it. John Wick's awesome.
Solely cause Speed because that's what he was on when he made it. Fucking.
Well, I think he even realised that that was a bad film, seeing how the fact that he didn't come back to Speed 2.
What's
wrong with Speed?
Speed's a great movie.
Speed sucks.
Speed's great. Speed 2
It's just
is
'cause I've seen
even
it.
better though. Speed 2 is
I've not seen Speed 2.
Speed 2 is comedy gold. If you want to like die a little bit inside, watch Speed 2.
If you watch it as
Speed
an
2,
action
Speeder.
film, then you're going to be greatly disappointed. If you watch it as a
If you watch it as a film,
it's going to be a lot more better.
it's just a bad movie.
Did you know that Keanu Reeves actually gave away a lot of his earnings from Matrix?
Yes! I did hear that.
Sorry, very quickly to go back to Speed just for a second. It has a 3% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, but how much does The Room have?
That is so
How much does The
low.
Room have?
Fucking hell. Yeah, let's find out. Seeing as we've talked about it already. The Room has
Really?
32%. Yep.
Yeah, because it's got like a cult following, isn't it?
Yeah, but I thought it was meant to be for critics. That Rotten Tomatoes did.
Well, Rotten Tomatoes.
I thought it was like a public
Oh,
thing.
no.
I don't care. Don't look at reviews. Make my own ones.
Exactly.
Want to hear a movie review? Ask me a movie.
That's true.
Ask me.
I watched Speed 2 and I'll give you guys my honest opinion of
That
that.
as well
What do
as,
you?
what was the other one?
Ask me about a movie. Ask me about a movie. Go on.
Revolver.
2%.
Top
Ask me about another movie.
Gun.
3%.
Uh,
Ask me about another movie.
Naked Gun.
92%.
Nice. I agree with that one.
Ask me about another movie.
Is this going to be the new podcast? Ask me about a movie. And just go through all the ones. We'll just go through the list of it, A to Z. Every single movie. Hold on. Let's see. What's that? What's that A?
Just Google a list of every
I'm
movie.
looking for every movie. A.
And on that note, that sounds like it might be a podcast, guys. Thank you very much for listening. You know, you've been in your sleeping bags for a long time.
Yeah.
We're glad we could
I
wake you
imagine
up for this one.
Imagine you guys got pretty sweaty in there, pretty ready for another podcast, so hopefully this has satiated your need. Yeah.
A beautiful mind.
Who's going to say the official goodbye? Who's going to tell them to get back in their sleeping bags and tell them to, you know, follow us on Twitter, tell their friends about it? Who's going to do that?
Misty, you opened up. You try and
Okay,
round
hold
off.
on. Let's get into the professional voice then. Hi guys, thank you very much for watching, everybody. Watching? Listening, everybody. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, or Crumbus Bumbus, more specifically, the Lord and Savior. Also, what else we got again?
You sound like you're about to, like, try and offer me an Amazon
Do you want to
gift
buy an
card.
Amazon gift card? Then go to Amazon.com and buy one there.
There's no giveaways here. We're not scumbags.
Just if you want one,
get
go
one.
and get one.
We ain't giving one away.
You
We're
lazy
scared as fuck,
assholes.
so buy one yourself.
Why can we never just end an episode? It's so hard.
It's because you handed it off to Misty, and Misty just went on
Yeah,
about,
that's
Well, I
like,
completely forgot
you know?
all our social medias. I forgot, okay?
I guess it was my fault.
Can we, like, redo, like, a real quick one? Do you want me to do a real
Go
quick
for
one?
it. Go for it.
Okay, thanks for listening to Crumbus Bumbus and the Briggy Boys. Remember, you can follow us on Twitter at Crumbus Bumbus and interact with us on there. Don't forget to tell us what you do in your thinking warehouse, and follow us on SoundCloud to keep updated on all our postings of podcasts. It's been very fun talking to you. All hail Crumbus Bumbus!
All hail. Bye, everybody. Go back to sleep bags. See you next time.
Bye!
I think we should leave both those outros in. I actually prefer.
I think I'm ready.